All right, guys, time to begin. Very good evening and welcome all to this chess hub. And it is the day when I would go for some demo games. Let's start as usual with some opening remarks and welcome. Hi, hellos. Well, Pragya is here. Sagar Kedkar is here. We have Jay also with us. Kavish is here. Namish Dhake is here. Sauresh, hello. Jay says hi. Arya Mahakal is here. And Abir is here. Abir with a different ID today, huh? Abir, what's up with the ID? Huh? New ID for you, is it? Rayansh is here. I believe Granth Utekar was also here. So, yes, Granth Utekar is also here. Guys, we'll go for the following arrangement. There are three things we want to do. One, I want to play demo games. So, they will be 10 plus 5 games. Okay? In leeches, of course. 10 plus 5, which means that we would probably get them done in about 45 minutes. Then we are going to once again remind everybody, Jay, I'll need your support for that. You have to go ahead and type about who is playing tomorrow, the time control, who will challenge who, for Thursday and for Friday in proper detailed message. Jay, acknowledge if you heard that. Later on, whatever 10 minutes time will be left, we will go for some tactics, random tactics, okay? Because then if I start another new game, well, that will go beyond 7. And we have to wrap things up at 7 sharp. Yes, sir, says Jay. So it's totally acknowledged that. Thank you so much. Let us now go ahead and search a good opponent for us. 10 plus 5 is the time control that I'm going to choose. So let's see what we have. By the way, we have the move checklist. Ooh, that's nice, right? Move checklist. And Pragya also says, okay, sir. That's nice. It is d4. So we are going to go with the knight to f6. If he plays, oh, it looks like it's the bishop. So is it the London system, bishop f4? Will we have that kind of a setup? I'm not going to go for a symmetrical thing. Let's see if I can establish this. So maybe bishop to d6 and queen takes d6 if the bishop is exchanged. He does not want the bishop exchanged. The game is going, I would like to imagine the game is going according to, I believe, the theory here. I would like to believe that. We may look at knight to get knight b4 to get the bishop. Also, I'm looking at moves like knight e5 and e4 if there is knight f3 at some stage, and then the rook here. Center break is an important idea when you go for such openings. Very, very important. And I think Jay has gone about typing the first one. Guys, you can see on the board now what's happening is Granth versus Pragya. That happens tomorrow. Starts 5:55. Everybody make a note of that. Pragya and Granth. Not 6 o'clock. Okay. 5:55. I want you to start the game then at that time. Okay. 5:55. That's when I want you to play. And that's very important that you have made a note of that. Okay. We don't want to wait. I'll start giving buy points, okay? So you cannot just, he's given the bishop for the knight quite easily. Was not expecting that. I'll be honest with you. I wasn't expecting that at all, okay? No, sir. Was not expecting that. Let's go for this interesting looking bishop Fianchetto idea. Can we do that? I'm tempted to play even this, because it will attack the hanging e3 pawn. I like that. And knight can come back and then maybe then go to f5 as well if the need be. Looks good, right? I mean, looks good. So yeah, okay, b6, I'll set up c5. And at the same time, then later we can go back and execute our plan. That doesn't bother me at all. For some reason, that just fails to impress me at all. I mean, I don't even understand the logic. I mean, why? Just going to protect this square from the knight, and then I think it will be right time for us to go for this particular thing. Oh, now he's done that to stop this knight move. Also, the queen is there, by the way, so maybe we'll have to switch plan a little bit. A little bit, not by much. Can we play first knight to e8, push the knight? Can that be done? Let's go for the exchange. Let's go for the exchange. He doesn't have the light colored bishop. I like, the idea of playing bishop f4, but then keeping that. What's that? This is something that I had not thought you'd do. What's that? Can we just get rid of that knight there? Or make the knight move even better? Make the king move? Maybe queen to... Yeah, that also looks cool. But then if I do that, the knight's hanging. Alert. Sure, sure. Let's put the knight back. Let's see what he does to that. Sounds like a good idea to you, guys? Let's put the knight back. Let's see what he does. This is nice. Is there a need for us to... Hey, Mudit is here, huh? Mudit? Very good. Mudit is here. I think he will go here, maybe. I don't know. Maybe, I'm saying. Not sure, but maybe. And then I can go for queen exchange. Okay, now this is something totally unexpected, right? If I do this, what happens? Draw. If I do this, then he gives up the knight. That's what he does. Why don't I do that first? Yeah, why don't I do that first? Yeah, I like that. Why don't I go for the exchange then? Sure. And if knight takes, then yeah, okay, then queen takes first happens. Yeah, he's gone for that. Okay, he's gone for that. Now we are down a piece here. Have we blundered a piece here successfully? Not totally, but somewhat. Maybe he'll take the pawn. Two pawns. Oh, okay, 2 pawns. Oh, okay. 2 pawns, huh? 2 pawns, huh? Okay. Was not expecting 2 pawns for that. Now, how do you save that pawn, sir? How do you save this pawn? He's up with 2 pawns. So the knight was trapped, but we lost 2 pawns. The knight was trapped, by the way, Pragya. Mudit, good to see you here. But by the way, whose ID is that? Probably his mother's ID. I don't know. Maybe. Guys, we got 1 pawn back here. So check here, and I think this is forced. Now, that was something that was totally okay. I always knew we'd do that. Okay, let's stop this idea, right? Mm, yeah, let's stop that. Doesn't look good. Knight to g5. That's the target. If I take this, then there is a fork. So maybe we don't do that. But if we play this, he takes. Not there. Takes a pawn. Does that happen? Let's try this. This is good. Guys, let's try this. This is nice. I'm loving this. This is nice. Let me try that. If he does this, I have this, right? Does this work? Some gambit ideas? Does it work? Hey, the Shane is here. Oh, he still does that. The audacity. Oh, he still does that. This time, surely I'll take it. Oh, yeah, no problem, sir. This time, surely I'm taking that. So now, does that mean that this is just purely, typically, just simple end game now? Oh, I should have played. I wonder. Oh, he did take there. Oh, he did do that. I have the rook now on to the seventh rank. I like that. Okay. Clearly, this is cool. Now we can have the rook. Can I harass the rook here? All we want to do is attack it one more time. Yeah, that's what we want to do. This can end in a draw, this game, I'm telling you. This game can very well end in a draw. If he does this, it will be a blunder, okay? Ooh, was not expecting that one bit, that move. Was not expecting that, guys. I was not expecting that move. Now I think I can attack this pawn here. That's my plan. I'm attacking the a5 pawn, okay? It's always good to play something with proper thought and then hope to do well. Hey, Grant is here, Dishane is here, okay? Now he has clearly moved the pawn, but then how long is that pawn safe? What's up next? Now I think this one falls clearly, right? Have I established that or no? Guys, I think I've clearly established that the e3 pawn is lost, right? Or no? What? Yes, no? What? Where? What do you do? Okay. Again. Can I just do this? The bishop's doing good job, by the way. The light color bishop is just an awesome piece here. I think now we have the king that will have to do all the work. Maybe the king has to come up the board. Because now the rook is tied to the defense. That's no problem, sir. Because now I'm going to do this. Wait a minute, hang on. Isn't the rook hanging there? Guys, let's calculate this a little bit. If I do this, takes, I take, then he comes here. Taking that would be a good option, no bad option. If I go here, the time's running out, guys. Really sorry for that. I can't. I'll take a risk here, guys. I know there's this check. I know there is that check, okay? I take that risk. I absolutely know that there's rook c7 check, but then this is the way to play actively. I'm afraid that's what I'm going to have to do, and I think that can pay off. Oh, he did that. I think he has made a blunder here. Can do this. Oh, oh no, it's not made a blunder there because now the rook is pinned. Oh, no. I do this, he's going to give a check. Should have gone rook. 100%, guys. Oh no, this doesn't look good because now this is a big time pass pawn here. What do you do to that? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now where's this game going? He has to give this check, and that's what he wants, the promotion. Can't let that happen. No, oh, I did not think of this move. No, this is all over. No. Guys, I think rook c7 was the rook c2. I think we should have played rook c2. Let's see if we had this rook c2 on time. Let's analyze that before we start with the next game. We were quick to pounce on the pawn captures. I was happy about that. There's no doubt about it. This pawn, oh, wait a minute. This move here, we played the king, gave the pawn to go to the 7th rank. Here, maybe, just maybe, could have played this. I'm not sure. But anyway, let's look at that rook c2 move. Let's analyze. Oh, no, not the new opponent. Oh, no, I clicked on new opponent. Guys, I'll analyze this later, post it on our Telegram channel. All I wanted to know is whether we had the rook c2 option or not. And why is it that we get the second game also with black pieces? But good news, it's not going to be the repetition because this is the Alaka in defense. By the way, I'm still waiting for Mudit Ganguly to tell me whose ID is there. And by the way, is Momita still playing chess these days? What's up? You need to update me, dear. He says, sorry, sir, net went off. Okay, what do you mean by that? Lost the net connectivity. Guys, nowadays the other popular line is to go for c takes d6 and then g6 and then the bishop. Okay, just remember that. That is another new way of playing this. Now I think he's going to castle. I have bishop g4 instead of, yeah, bishop g4, because now I have the bishop e2 and the queen on d8, e7 and d8. So this plan of sacrifice doesn't work. As long as you have this bishop and this queen here, it doesn't work. Otherwise, there's this bishop takes h7, knight check. That happens, but not anymore. I would be really happy if he does this. He's not done that. Okay. Now it's time for me to push things a little bit. Remember, because of this knight move, because of that knight move, oh, this is bad. Eh? This is plain and simple bad. What do you think? How does he save both, guys? Does he save both? I don't think he saves both. Does he save both? Bishop takes h7 check, king h8, and then where would the bishop go? Back again? No. I could have played that. I think knight b4 was on. I could have played knight b4. Oh, he says it's my mom's account. Okay. It is not a bad idea to have now. Oh, by the way, are we winning something here? At least the bishop for the knight. Any carelessness and will be treated with a queen. If not, the pawn on b2 by the bishop. That doesn't help, right? The queen's the only defender there, so I'm still going to take and take on b2. I can still do that. Come back all the way. Yeah, just come back all the way. That's better. Now remember, I want to play bishop g6 myself. So he's just helped me do that, okay? I like it. We are a pawn up here. Guys, I'll upload it on Telegram if I had that rook c2 move there, okay? And that last game, I accidentally clicked on new opponent. We got this new opponent and could not study that. I really feel rook c2 and we were, the game was almost equal. Queen b3 or any other move would have led to the same results. Pragya. Now what's that? I think I should take here first. Because, no, but then the queen takes, I lose the skeever idea. Oh, come on that. Now he has this knight to, oh, I don't like that idea. You know what? Oh. Come on, man. But you have to play aggressive. He just has this knight to f5 idea. I think that's the only one to save now. Knight to e5. Okay. Oh, how? What was that? Why did he not play that move? Guys, don't tell me there is some checkmate idea here. No, right? It just plain and simple, just blundered, right? Not fair. Our opponent is a strong player. There's no doubt about that. He had knight f5. See, guys, that's what happens when you don't look for resources. That is what happens. You should look for the resources. Yes, by all means. Come on now. Now, can I go for the exchanges? Let's do that. Now that we are a piece up, or at least not a piece up exactly, but exchange. Free knight. Free knight. Yeah, free knight if the queen had not moved. I think Pragya is talking about the free knight if the queen had not moved. The bishop was pinned. Yeah, that's right, Pragya. Okay, now what's that? I think this checkmate threat. I'm still going to go for this anyway. And then maybe queen to f6 to nullify everything. Or maybe, hey, even, wait a minute. I think this is good. Queen f6 is better, isn't it? I'm tempted. I'm tempted. I have time. I'm going to think here. Maybe queen to... Yeah, Pragya was right. The queen was pinned there. I think she's referring to this move here. Yeah. Then the threat was bishop takes knight because the bishop then, opponent's bishop was pinned. That's what she's talking about. At the moment, queen f6 will allow him this check. No, but then I can take with the queen. If I take with the pawn, then that's not fair. But I can take with the queen myself. This pawn is just barely protected. How about rerouting this knight? Do I worry about this? I need not, right? I say I need not. This looks very prompting. Queen f6 it is. I don't know. Hey, how about the rook? The rook lift. Is that good? The rook lift? Yeah, let's do the rook lift. Impressive, right? Remember, this pawn is protected only by this knight here. And now I think we'll scare the knight away, but there's this check. Uh, can we win? If we do this, we can attack the knight. Where's the knight going to go? Where's that knight going? Huh? Where is that knight going? If at all it's going anywhere. Where? And then we can have the knight moving if the rook comes in for support. Ideas, ideas, and ideas. Oh, the queen went in for support. Cannot believe that. The queen went in for the support. Which means now I can definitely scare the knight away. Or even better, bring the other rook into the game, but I need to consolidate the position first. The knight's doing a good job where it is at the moment. To be honest, if I do this, the knight goes where? Here. How to put the rooks to good use? I so wish I would have, gotten the chance to play the rook here, but I can't. Okay, let's keep things simple here. The knight should not be in our territory for long. I don't like that. No, seriously, I don't like that. Okay, cool. Then maybe the rooks can be doubled, putting pressure on the pawn. Maybe. Oh, he's played that rook there with the idea of pinning the queen. Really, buddy? Really, buddy? Guys, This was something awesome, right? Did you notice that? Guys, did you notice that? If I would have taken the knight, then there was rook g3 pinning the queen, yeah? He still does that? uh, hmm. So now I think I'll have to come back to f6. There's no check, by the way. That's the news. The two square diagonal distance, if you remember, guys, I talked about it. I have a check, in fact. And that's a useful check. Damn useful check there. So there are always such tactics. You have to type it in the chat if you understand those things, guys. If I would have taken the knight thinking, hey, my opponent made a blunder. Come on, Arya Maka, did you see that? If he would have taken that knight, then rook g3, the move that he played anyway, would have actually pinned the queen. That's how you do it. Win losses, well, wins and losses, they will happen. Pragya says, yes, it was there. Arya says, yeah, spotted. Absolutely. I'm saying it again. The checklist is there. And by the way, Ankit recently earned some fantastic victories, and he did share it with me that it was really cool because all of that was possible thanks to the checklist that I provided. And I think now guys, I think now he's blundered the piece. He still not moved the knight, and I don't now see that any reason why we cannot take that. But furthermore, I think the check comes first. I can exchange the queens also if I wish. If I so wish. We can definitely win the knight. Okay? Win the pawn. We can win the knight. What about win the pawn? We can win the knight here. Why can't we win the knight here? Check comes first. And even if there is king h2, I can come back, give a check. No, but then if I come back and give the check, the knight can block. Ooh, guys, did you see the twist there? Did you see that twist there? A small twist in the story? Sure, sir. Oh, yeah. Is it worth it? Should we take the knight first? Should we take the pawn next? Because he's going to take here and he's going to put additional pressure on this particular file, okay? I think we should take the knight anyway. Let's go ahead and do that. And then let's just continue to support our own cause here, okay? Let's give a check. Let's see what he does. He'll come back. Probably. Me sure. And then I can come back to g7 supporting that pawn. The only thing at the moment is that I can still do so with the queen. Yeah, this is okay, right? If I go here, guys, if I go here, I fear that there's this check. I don't want that check. No more checks, please. Yeah, no more checks. We don't want check. Now, how's that helping him or not helping him or whatever? Attacking. Let's keep now this square for the queen, for the king. Now I have this as well. I like what I see there. Now I have rook f8. We are half the time. The stream is perfectly all right. Guys, now our opponent doesn't have rook f7, okay? Queen takes f7, queen takes f7. Everything happens and falls in place. Okay, now let's calculate this. If I go here, he has no scope of any pin, right? I'm going to take the queen anyway. So does that work? Let's say I do this, then he does this. Then I take his queen first. Then he takes my queen first. Yeah, so both of us will lose the queen and everything, right? I'm going to do that. So now if he does this, I'm going to take his queen first anyway, right? He doesn't have a check, mind you. He doesn't have a check. Rook takes will still be rook takes. That's okay for me. In fact, the other rook that we were wanting to bring in the game now is possible. Oh, he did not do so. Okay. Well, I think now the game is getting really interesting because I'm going to take here. I still have this check. Please remember that. I still have that check. And now I have the other rook also in the game now. Let's see. Yeah, surely. I have this check. Let's give the check, okay? Let's see what happens. I'm going to give him the check. Let him come back. I'm going to give him another check. See what happens. Let's see what he does. He goes back. He goes back. Okay. Okay, now, so that means I can play this. Guys, what a complicated game this is also. If I do this, he has this, but then I have a check first. And then I can save my rook. Can I? I have no idea, but I'm doing this anyway. I'm just doing this for safety. Queen could have also come back anyway, but guys, I think Jay typed the message earlier in the stream for the head-to-head tomorrow, but we need to do one more head-to-head, right? Guys, any comments on that? No comments on that? I'm surprised. Guys, it doesn't have this check, okay? That does not help, right? That doesn't help. That doesn't help. Does that help? No, that doesn't help. No, that doesn't. Oh no, are we going for a boring draw here? Please don't tell me that. Are we going in for a draw here? No, I'm not taking draw. Guys, let's not play for a draw. No, I'm not. I'm not for draws. I'm not a draw person. No, I'm not playing for draws. No, I'm not playing for draws. I'm sorry. And that's the end of the story now. I'm not playing for draws. I'm sorry, I don't play for draws. I'm not playing for a draw. Yeah, okay. Guys, he doesn't have a check. He has a check. He doesn't have a check. What's the status exactly? I don't know. No idea. I have no idea. Okay, what was that all about? So I have a check. The check that I have always wanted to give. And the check. He will have a check. That's no problem. Hmm. I think he's making a mistake here. Yeah. Guys, the knight's well supported, okay? Yeah, we have the knight. You're right about it, man. We have the knight. Game over? Guys, even in that last game, I'm saying, somebody, please go ahead and analyze it. I think we had rook c2 in that last game. Did you do that? I think both the games were awesome for today. But then the only thing is, we played that line where we went for the a file pawn, if you remember. Okay. So, yeah, sure. Good game. We defeated 199. What is the opponent's rating? Can somebody please type that? Yeah, cheers for win. What is the opponent's rating? Did we defeat a higher rated player? We did, I think. 1990. What's it? Okay. If you are wondering why I can't see the rating, is I can see it blurred because I have compressed the window a little bit. Oh, okay, 1990. So sure, we got I believe in excess of 25 points then for sure. Okay, so Jay, your duty begins. Jay, my dear Jay, type about the second pair as well. Well, again, reminding Pragya and who is it? Pragya and Utekar, Granth Utekar. Be ready at 5:55. Please remember that. And again, I will say that in the last game, please go ahead if it's possible for you to do before me. Make sure you do that, okay? The rook c2 move that I'm talking about. And one more thing is, go ahead and type the second pairing, Jay. Yes, Grant is saying, okay. Guys, the start time is 5:55. If you come at 6 and then you don't complete the first game, I'll give your opponent a bye. Anyway, we are going to play 7 games from tomorrow, not 10 games. Jay, you should probably type everything that is required. Also, the time control, who will challenge whom, something like that. I think Jay is doing the job. Meanwhile, as agreed, I'll sign out and we are going to do some tactics, okay? Random tactics, guys. Random tactics. White to play here. Do you need me to change the board settings? Now let them be the same. Can we target like 15 positions? I think we can go for 15 positions. We have 20 minutes. 15 positions is possible. I think it's checkmate here. White to play. So maybe we go for this check. We're definitely picking up the bishop. But yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Next one, please. I think we can go for this stake and then we're winning the bishop. Sorry, the pawn. It's white to play. So I was looking at it the wrong way. Otherwise, the knight was free. Okay, it's white to play. The pawn's near glory. Bishop check first. That's what's happening here. And checkmate. Good, cool, good stuff there. Yes, yes, you can definitely. Yeah, you can share it, Kavish. You can do it on Telegram channel as well. What's up with this, guys? White to play. Oh, I think queen can take. The pawn is pinned here. End of story. Now this one has our queen pinned. Ooh. But isn't that free? But if we take that, then queen takes. Oh, wait a minute. If we do that, then queen takes pawn and even our rook is going to be lost. So I think let's give the check first. Guys, did you see how cool that is? Type it in the chat. If you've really understood this, type it in the chat. Guys, if we take the free rook, then queen takes pawn, we will also lose our rook by the idea of a simple fork. Instead of that, let's give the check first so that the rook and the king are not on the same diagonal, and then we will win, yeah? So, rook check. Now we can take the rook. Oh, the check comes first. The check comes first. The typical principle. Pooja ma'am saying due to net issue, she's not able to participate. No problem. Watch it offline later. Absolutely okay. Ooh, one of my favorite positions. I think it's rook sacrifice and checkmate. Whoa. Look at the pawns roll here. Look at that tiny pawn on G6, on F6, taking care of the square. Okay, now what's up with this? Oh, spectacular mate here. So it's knight F2 check. If the rook takes, then queen check, rook F1, queen takes F1 mate. And if not, then we are simply winning the rook. Oh yeah, sure. Let me go back. Had the rook taken it, then was an issue with the back rank. Was a check. What's up with this? White to play. So here we have... Oh, the bishop is really active. But I think destroying the defender idea will work. Let's take this knight, give the check. The bishop remains unsupported. Next one, please. Oh, this is one of my favorite tactics. Jay, please type it in the chat. This is the hook and ladder tactic. I repeat, the hook and ladder tactic. Yeah, the hook and ladder tactic. Why do I say the hook and the ladder? Well, this is the ladder, okay? And the hook is this rook check. Then you will make the rook move, and then you can have the queen. And if not, let's say the king moves, then the rook can take the rook, x-raying support for our queen. So that's why I like that. The hook and the ladder tactic. Ooh, I like that. That's nice. See, he's not willing to do that. Now the queen takes the rook. Abir, Mudit, please remember this. Now when the rook takes the rook, the queen x-rays the rook x-rays the queen, a mutual x-ray. The mutual x-ray. Yeah, and now the rook will again come back and take the queen. Oh, what a position that was. That was nice. Okay, check comes first again, I believe. Check comes first. Oh, then. Ooh, now this is interesting. Don't take the free queen now because we are also losing the queen. Check comes first. Now you will wonder, oh, we lost the idea of taking the queen. No, remove the defender or deflect the defender. Here we cannot destroy the defender exactly, but we can deflect the king by force. So we can give this rook g1 check, and after rook g1 check, the king will have to take or move to h3, and we can have the free queen. Oh yes, sweet. That was sweet. And now what about this one? It is white to play. Doesn't look like we have a direct checkmate. However, I think we have a fork. We have a fork here, yeah? Bishop c4. Bishop c4. What an idea. With the rook check, with the rook support, sorry. And now The check comes first. And the rook. Oh, guys, that's a nice idea. Oh, but then hang on. Oh, wait. Rook check. Guys, this is so interesting. Then check and then king goes here. Then what do you do? Oh, guys, look at that idea. Oh, rook check. Rook g6 check. Guys, this position. Watch this position. It's rook check. Yes, yes, Namish, I agree. Rook g6 check. Namish is saying queen gives a check. Okay. Queen gives the check. How? Man, our queen is already under attack, man. Rook check and queen check. Rook check and queen check. If I give this check, oh, we can go for the queen check for the second move. That's what you meant. Yeah, sure. Checkmate. Sweet. Next one, please. Now, this one is destroying the defender. Simple idea. Abir, would you like to participate? Yeah, last one was queen g2 mate, guys. Abir, destroying the defender. The knight's defending the queen, yeah? Let's take the knight with the rook and give a check. And now the queen is hanging, man. That's nice. Cool. What's up with this? I think bishop b4 check wins the piece. But bishop b4 check c3. We take the bishop. He will also take our bishop. How about queen to a5 check winning the piece? How many people? Now, guys, I'm asking you for the solution, okay? Do you like the green arrow? Do you like the red arrow? Which one will win the piece for us? Answers. Itesh says, sir, let's go for queen a5 check. The red color, he says. The red color. Pragya also says the red color. So does Saurish. Namish clearly says red. Okay, fine, let's do that. And then pick up the bishop. Very nice indeed. Guys, we are doing uh, perfectly, well with the 15 positions. And now you know who is going to play tomorrow and who is going to play on Friday. Jay, you'll have to do that message for Friday in tomorrow's session as well. What's up with this one, guys? Oh, how about this one? Huh? Knight check. If queen takes, then queen takes. And if the king moves, then queen takes, queen is free. Or discovered attack. Huh? Now I think we are clearly... Oh, no, but if you do that, that doesn't change anything. Guys, what's up with this? Okay, what's up with this? Do we have a check? No, black to play, guys. Black to play. Again, a reminder by Jay. Pragya versus Grunts. You're playing tomorrow. Please exchange your IDs if you want, so that there's no problem, okay? And you have to start at 5:55. Remember that. So tomorrow's stream, I'll start at 5:54, so that we have a minute at hand. But hang on, we have some position here. If we go over here, attacking the rook and the bishop both, then the rook can come here. Is that not possible? Yes. Come on, guys. What's up with this one? And we don't have a check, since I say always, that's a safe distance from the knight. But looks like that's the only move. What else? Can we pin the bishop? Nami issue the idea. So let's go with the knight. And then we can actually pin the bishop. Then we should not take with the rook, mind you, the knight's hanging. That's the way to go. Next one. Oh, is this not just a simple pawn fork idea? I love it when the fork is with a pawn. Love that idea. A fork with a pawn is an amazing idea, man. It's so pinching. It's just so pinching. Next one. Suggestions. What are we going to do here? I'll give you some arrows. Choose your favorite color. What's your favorite color? From what you see here. Green, red, blue, chrome. Remember guys, we've established that's not a yellow color. Yeah? That's chrome color. Our student Avduta said it very clearly. That it's the chrome color. It's not yellow. Pragya likes blue. She says, let's go with the blue color. I like it when the pronunciation is also correct. It's blue and not blue. Blue is BLEW. BLU is the color is blue. Most of you are thinking about it. Also type the name of that color, guys. Come on. It's not fair. Jay says blue. Let's do that. It's a check, but the queen is hanging. Oops. Correct. Next one, please. Here the knight, but we are in a check. Hey, we are in a check. Let's not forget that. We are in a check. Now what's up, guys? We are in a check. And the queen is hanging. So if we take the queen, knight takes. Oh, and then look at this fork. Guys, what an idea that is. Queen takes c3, knight takes c3, bishop g7. Saurish meanwhile says, I like Chrome name. Oh, he likes the word Chrome. Really, Saurish, you like the word Chrome? Perfect. Next one, please. I think we have this. Then we have this. Then we have a checkmate. Please tell me we have a checkmate. Yep. And what about this one? Oh, discovered attack and all is happening here. Guys, is this right? The pawn creates a fork of its own. And if the pawn is dealt with, then bishop takes the rook. Yeah. I think the same idea of the queen takes check and winning the bishop check. Yeah. Again, we will... and now we'll invite answers from you. What should we do here? No arrows also this time. Come on, guys. 5 minutes more. Let's finish 5 more positions. That will be... Let's go for 30 out of 30. Come on. At the moment, we are at 21 or maybe this is the 22nd position. Let's see. For this one, I want your reactions. What to do here? And type the full variation, okay? I doubt 30, I don't think so. 9 positions, 4 minutes. Back rank mate? Oh, I disagree. It's not back rank checkmate. Queen will block it. But we will get the queen back. Namish, I don't think this back rank checkmate. The queen will be recaptured. The queen can come back, remember. Next one, please. Over here, we have a checkmate, right? Rook check. No, not checkmate. The rook can be won by force. Yeah. Okay, next one, please. Oh. White to play. White to play. Okay. Guys, this one is that queen promotion kind of a thing, okay? This is check. And this is mate. Guys, what a position this is. Just let me know in the chat if you love this position. Both have the queens, but Is this queen check on h4? Not h4. That's a4. Queen a4 check and then mate on c7. Whoa. Let me know if you love this position. This is awesome. Totally awesome. Both have the queens, but look at what will happen. The king has taken control of the squares. So the first move for black is going to be here, just to that one square left. Okay. I think it's a4, guys, not h4. Look at that checkmate. Next one. This one will have a fork. Oh, pawn promotion. Is it pawn promotion? Let's pin the. Oh, look at that. Now these are cool ideas you should remember. Okay. Yes, I think Kavish have sent the link to me. I'll just check that. Thank you so much. Now, guys, this one is an interesting thing. Okay. We want to promote the pawn, but the bishop stopping us. So let's spin the bishop. Let's give our bishop, but then now the bishop does not control the promotion square. That's awesome. Guys, two more positions. Two more. Let's give the queen check and then mate. Oh, no need to go for pawn promotion there. Now this one I'll invite reactions from you. Pragya is saying that game is not Sir's game. Okay, really? Kavish, what have you shared then? Have you shared your own game, my dear? Anyway, don't worry about it. What about this one? Queen, queen, okay. Can we go for this check? What can we do? Guys, remember, black has also threatened a checkmate. Look at the green arrow. Black, if we don't play powerfully, black will checkmate us. Queen h1 is checkmate. Let's be careful here. Type the variation. 2 minutes more. Can you do this? This one you should do, right? This one you should do. Answers. Queen takes h6. By the way, Pragya and Granth Utekar, before we stop the streaming, just quickly type it in the chat that we know the rules. And if you know who is going to challenge whom, Pragya, kindly tell me who will challenge whom. Will you challenge Granth Utekar? I'm talking about the blitz ratings here. 3 plus 2 is blitz. So we want the blitz ratings. Who is going to challenge whom? Okay, queen takes pawn and then knight checkmate, they say. Okay, that can work, right? Queen takes h6 check. And now the knight is going to checkmate. That is correct. What a session we had. What a session we had. We played two classical games. Rapid, is it? 10 plus 5. The first game we could have had a draw. The position was perfectly equal. No problem at all. But we were over ambitious. Let's take that. And we went for the pawn. And that led to disaster. Second game, of course, we played really well to beat 1990. We got about 27 points. Does anybody remember how many points we got in that one game? 27 maybe? 20, about 25 for sure. I think about 25 for sure. Yeah, they say we know the rules. So Pragya is saying we know the rule. Yeah, oh, what's the spelling? Okay, rules, yeah. So guys, remember that tomorrow the H to H, first one, Friday H to H, number 2. Tomorrow again we can go for polls, guys. Remember we do the polls nowadays. Let's see, and Rayansh can be with the percentage tomorrow. Yeah, Rayansh, you can tell us the percentages tomorrow. Okay, fantastic. Okay, yeah, 26 or 28 points in that game. And Ojas is late, so hi and bye Ojas. Yeah, thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye.